Hello, I'm Laura McHarrie at The Hidden Edge with another cheap rate tip on how to use business models and tools to help you manage your growing business. And today we're looking at exploring the business environmental analysis. This is a more modern version of a pest analysis, which you may prefer. The business environment analysis comes from a book called The Business Model Canvas, which we have looked at in its entirety in another video. Successful business models exist in specific environments. Developing a good understanding of your business environment helps you recognize when incremental environmental changes take place and helps you to assess the impact of any transformational change. Scanning the environment is more important than ever because of the ever increasing uncertainty in the economic landscape, the speed of technological advances, and dynamic market disruptions. So let's take a look at Osterwalder and Pigneur's business environmental analysis. Osterwalder and Pigneur describe the key external forces that influence business models and categorize them using four areas. They are key trends, market forces, industry forces, and macro environment economic forces. Starting with macroeconomics, the global market conditions outline the current overall conditions from a big picture perspective. Capital markets describe the funding conditions as they relate to your capital needs. Economic infrastructure describes the access to suppliers, consumers, taxes, public services, transportation and trade, for example. And commodities highlight the different prices and price trends for the resources that you need in your business. Key trends and the foresight. Regulations describes the regulatory trends that influence your business model. Technology trends identifies those that could threaten your business model or maybe enable it or improve it or evolve it. Societal and cultural identify trends that may influence your business model, particularly from a buyer's perspective. Socio-economic trends, these are the demographic trends that may affect your business audience. Market analysis and the critical issues that transform your market from a customer and an offer perspective. Market segments. These identify those segments describing their attractiveness and seeking to spot new segments that are not yet being serviced. Needs and demands. This outlines market needs and whether it's growing or declining, and indeed how well it's being served. Switching costs. This describes the elements related to customers switching business to a competitor. How easy is it for them to do that? And revenue attractiveness identifies the elements related to pricing power. Industry forces and competitor analysis. Suppliers. This describes the key value chain incumbents in your market and spots emerging players. Stakeholders specifies which actors may influence your organisation and business model. Competitors identifies the incumbent competitors and their relative strengths and weaknesses. New entrants, insurgents. This identifies insurgent players and determines whether they compete with a business model that is different from yours. And substitute offers. This describes the potential substitutes for your offers, including those from other markets and other industries. Now the thing is, there's an awful lot of questions that are involved in this activity, and they all work around the what, where, why, when, who, and how questions. In order to plot your external environment, it might be a good idea to pull together a core of your trusted advisors to create a focus group to map out what the environment looks like for you. This is another post-it note exercise that Osterwalder and Pigneur highly recommend, and I do too. Keeping an eye on everything inside your business as well as outside your business is not easy. And that's partly why roughly 50% of startup businesses fail to survive more than 4 years. If you'd like a case study, then the rise and fall of BlackBerry is a perfect example, and you can find a number of videos that study it on YouTube. In the meantime, have a go. Download the template from the Hidden Edge website and do share any stories you have about the insights you've gleaned from completing a business environment analysis. Until next tea break, enjoy the rest of this one.